Hi, this is Matt with the Intergalactic Herald. Welcome to my Star Atlas Week in Review podcast. This is podcast number 166. Any articles or videos mentioned can be found on my website at intergalacticherald.com. Just look for Weekly Recap Newsletter 214. So just a quick summary of things that happened this past week in Star Atlas. Unfortunately, kind of a light week, so there was still the Atlas Brew, so I'll talk a little bit about that. There was a post from Michael Wagner in the Foundation Room, so I'll go over that. But yeah, kind of a very quiet week in Star Atlas. So before getting into more details there, just again, things I'm working on in Star Atlas. Of course, my website, intergalacticherald.com. Have some guides, directories, recaps, Discord news feed, so you can check all that out. Do have a Star Atlas merch store, Intergalactic Gear, and love to get together with other Star Atlas gamers, so I have a community at intergalacticcoalition.com. But moving into things that happened this past week, there was the Atlas Brew. This one had a reveal of some, crafting, I think? Parts of C4, so that was kind of cool. I was actually watching on my phone, so it's kind of hard to see. But you can check out the whole video at Star Atlas TV's YouTube channel. And then the majority of the Atlas Brew was actually one of the team members who haven't been on an Atlas Brew before, Jeff Wagner, actually Michael Wagner's brother, who is doing some design, a UI, so user interface, UX, user experience type of things. And so he gave a kind of background on him getting involved and things he's worked on and stuff like that. So yeah, it was a great kind of overview and talking about different elements, again, from one of the team members we just haven't heard of or heard from before. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, and that was kind of it. And I'll kind of get that a little bit in the kind of my thoughts on the state of Star Atlas. But kind of as a transitional element, I wanted to read one of the posts that Michael Wagner, the CEO, made in the Foundation Room. Somebody was asking, I can't remember again, exact question, but it was kind of like when things are going to occur. And so Michael Wagner, and I'll go ahead and quote it, said that so I think this was related to C4 or maybe it was Zinc, I can't remember which, but his response was that the blockchain side is pretty close. Testnet has been up and running officially for a few months. Bridge work nearly complete. Claims and vesting portal in testing. So again, I think some of this is Zinc related. The less certain piece is lining up C4 mainnet launch with network genesis, which I consider a hard requirement to bootstrap the network. So kind of parsing some of this, as I've speculated for many months, that obviously C4, the actual coming out of it, has to have Zinc there, and so you pretty much have to do it. And when he was mentioning bootstrapping, to refresh your memory, this was something I didn't understand when you bring out a blockchain. What was the word he used? I guess maybe it'll come to me. It was just, what are you going to do with it? So you have to have some purpose for the blockchain. And again, by the fact that the Zinc blockchain, by its very nature, is for Star Atlas fees, immediately you get players to come in and jumpstart and, activity and things like that, which makes the validators of the network have a purpose and things like that. So again, I found this really good, sharing information that, things are going well, testnet's moving forward, other parts of the blockchainers there, and then, of course, lining it with C4, which, of course, needs its public release things. So anyways, yeah, so it was a good little update. Nice to get them. Anyways, so. And then kind of, again, like I said, a little bit out of order that I typically do, kind of think of Star Atlas. Even though the Atlas Brew was great, really happy to hear from other team members and things like that. There wasn't anything else. And again, I've said this in the past. I think Awesom's a great product. People are enjoying it. It's just not what I'm interested in. And again, it wasn't even that the fact that it's free to play and of course, the whole thought was how to be different in a game by using blockchain and ownership through NFTs. Yeah, but I think what I'm finding out more and more is that I think at the present time, the biggest problem for me, and again, this is personally other people, there's people who are really enjoying Holocim, there's people playing the first person or third party, whatever, I can't remember, the shooter part of it. And obviously there's also lots of people involved in DAO. So again, there's things I'm just no longer interested in all those things. I really want to take Sage Labs and go to the next level. And we've seen little sneak peeks and stuff like that of the C4, but it just, I don't know, it just feels really gone quiet. Now, again, I think that's totally legit because of the lack of resources. So staff members have to have been eliminated. So again, we lost the community team, definitely lost any marketing. It's really directly focused. I mean, even I'm sure we've had other people. I mean, it's really feels like it's the only names we keep hearing are the like key core components that are building things. So, I mean, I totally get it. It's definitely fewer people, but yeah, it's just not like it was before where we'd always have some information or something new or whatever. And I mean, I totally understand the trade-offs, but I'll be blunt, it's getting hard to keep interest up. I mean, again, I thought the Atlas Brew and what's his name, Jeff, talking was great. It was really insightful, but I just, unfortunately, just came away with like, yeah, okay. So, I mean, and again, I don't want to dismiss anything about the work he's doing and everything, because again, user interface is important. It's just getting really hard. I've been noticing Discord seems quieter. Twitter, definitely quiet. So yeah, I don't know. And I think again, it's just, I hadn't really thought about it before, but it's like a lot of things. And again, gaming isn't exactly, TVs or movies, but I mean, you watch an hour, you get some enjoyment, you might check out something online, read something else, wait for the next week to come out. But I mean, there's sort of, by its very nature, something there. And again, there just isn't. So, I mean, feels like the team is still building, still working towards C4, still working towards Zinc. Obviously, like I've already said, Holosym's going. You'd still play the shooter, can get involved in the DAO. Yeah, I guess it's just the thing that of most interest to me is just not interesting right now. So, yeah, not to, go off, but, it's my podcast. I got to talk about what I'm interested in, and I'm just not engaged. So, yeah, hopefully this doesn't stay for many more weeks. I think as soon as we start getting some updates, or, I mean, I think, going back to Michael Wagner's thing, I mean, that's the releasing of the Zinc and the Network Genesis. I mean, I think when Zinc comes out, actually launches, there'll be tons of stuff related to that. I mean, it's definitely still down the road. They'd have to have I don't remember if they have to have third-party validators on day one, if they could do their own. Well, anyways, all of this has an order of operation. Again, the C4 public release has to come out first. They got to work through that. And there, but again, testnet's been running and things like that. So, the future still has things coming that will be interesting. So I guess we're again just in this holding pattern, waiting for, unfortunately, the smaller team to be able to develop the necessary things. So, it's just, and partly again, seeing this for 4, maybe even 5 years now. I don't know how long I've been doing this. It is definitely one of the lowest points of just stuff. So maybe it doesn't help to be a content creator and have nothing to talk about either. So I'll just stop babbling. If you've been around Star Atlas for a while, the ups and downs. So anyways, final thing, just to get my journey, and maybe this is part of it too, I'm still mining iron ore and Sage. So yeah, it's pretty much there. I had to put some Salon in there. I was getting low, but yeah, going through the motions there, keep trying to gain resources. So anyways, yeah, I'll just wrap it up there. Again, don't interpret this as being down. It's just, nothing happened. So there's nothing to talk about. So anyways, again, check out my website, intergalacticherald.com, merch store, intergalacticgear.com. Anybody's left, want to join up, intergalacticcoalition.com. Otherwise, that was this past week in Star Atlas. I'm Matt with Intergalactic Herald. Have a great week ahead.